son was not very subtle about it the other day. He said, you know, Dad, you guys, people have to really focus on the environment because we are going to live in this environment a heck of a lot longer than you. I thought, you know, that was a helpful thing to point out. I'm painfully aware of that. He doesn't have to remind me of it. But it's also true. And what I'm finding is that young people today are grasping the consequences of what's happening to the planet a lot more than we saw 10, 15, or 20 years ago. There's a change on the go here, and I think that's a very good thing. Because I think young people are going to be able to press the world into action. And it's got to happen. I was flying back from Winnipeg yesterday, and I ended up sitting beside one of the pilots for Air Canada who flies across the Arctic to go to Hong Kong, because that's the way that the planes travel, right over the top of the world. And he's been doing it for many, many years. And he said for the first time ever, he looked down as he flew across and he saw huge cracks in the ice right at the North Pole. He said, it's never happened before. We've never seen that permanent ice begin to break down this way. And we're in the process of transforming the ecology of this planet very rapidly. I was at the Arctic Circle at a community, an Inuit community there, I guess it was 6 weeks ago. And I was with the elders and I said, what are the changes that you've noticed here? What's most significant? We were looking up this beautiful valley, and green, and over the top you can see the edge of the glaciers. And he said, this is all in translation, he said, the color has changed. I said, what do you mean? I thought maybe he meant something about the light, or I wasn't sure what he was going to say. He said, we've never seen green before. Yet I was looking at a valley, it was all green all the way up. He said, I said, you mean your grandparents never saw green? What are you talking about? He said, no, 10 years ago we never saw any green up here. The glaciers came right down to the water. But now the glaciers moved all the way back to the back of the edges of the mountain. And nature has moved in with the heat and the moisture that's there and has begun to populate with new organisms, green vegetation all the way up this valley. And I thought, wow, you know, how fast we're transforming this planet by putting carbon dioxide into the atmosphere and other greenhouse gas emissions. So we better get moving. We better get moving really, really fast and change direction. The good news is we know how to do it. The bad news is the political will isn't there to make those changes happen yet.